Good morning. Happy Saturday. So it's pretty windy and not rainy, but it's supposed to be dropping. It's supposed to get like 20 something tonight. So we're gonna check all the antifreeze and junk in the cars because I know in my daughter's car, the red car, all I did was fill it up with water when we were testing it. So that probably has 0 antifreeze in it. And you know, not normally a problem down here in South Texas, but she's a little further north now. So I want to call her up, make sure she puts some in there, and then we'll check all the cars here just to be sure that they all have some in there. Don't want to ruin a motor just because of stupidity. It's coolant as well, right? So it works better. So you need to get that done. I do tell them to fill it up, you know, with that after they check it. So we'll hopefully it has some in there and we'll be good. The only real plan, I'm gonna probably get in here and build me a fire in just a little bit. It's been raining, so I don't have a lot of dry wood, but I'm gonna go get some. There's a big limb that fell out of the tree behind the pool again, that dead tree that's there, and I think I said I was gonna cut him up, but I never got to it. I got to messing with that four-wheeler last weekend, and then it's been a very busy week. Lots of changes going on at work and some things, so haven't had time to even come out into the garage this week. Everything's just sitting exactly like I left it on Sunday, so hopefully I can get back into it. I do have one plan that I want to get done. We had a burger burn, and the grill they have, just you could hold your hand over the burner for 10-15 seconds and it still wouldn't get hot, and you're only that far from the grate. We had it on high, so something's up with it and it doesn't really work. Cooks hot dogs, but it took forever to cook burgers on it. So I've been having a project out here. A friend of ours gave us a smoker that he had that has the firebox had kind of rusted out and stuff, and I was gonna repair it for him one time. It's pretty rusted. Well, not pretty rusted, you'll see. It's very rusted. So I took a hammer last weekend and kind of tapped around on it to find where the weak metal stopped and I could actually work with. And I guess a lot of people leave the flue, the cover on the chimney part, or flue, whatever, they leave that opened so water gets down in there. So that part of the grill is messed up as well. There's a lot of rust and holes. So what I'm gonna do is probably just chop the firebox off, and then I have that metal left over that I use every now and then. I'm probably gonna bend a piece of that for a floor of the main grill part and just raise it up some off the bottom that's already there. So it doesn't matter if it rusts more or not. I'm gonna probably cut it just where it'll fit, and you know, about 8 inches below the rack, and then turn it into a charcoal grill. So I'll patch the end where the smoker, the firebox was. I'll just put a piece of that metal on the end wherever the good metal starts, and then I'll put a piece inside, right along the bottom inside, so that it will, you can put your charcoal on there and stuff, and just make it into a charcoal grill, give it a new fresh coat of paint, and then now we'll have a charcoal backup in case the gas grill doesn't work or whatever, because they try to do these every month. It's sitting out in the front yard getting more rusted, so why not? I'll put it together and take it to work. So that's my plan today. I'll probably bring it in here out by the door. The boys still have their bike all tore apart. They have modified it, and I guess they got it hot and busted a valve, an actual valve, not a rocker arm like mine. You can see the valve pieces in there, and then it's jammed in. So that motor's kind of shot, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but they're gonna put it back together. So I'll probably just put all their stuff in a box and move it off to the side. I'll pull that smoker right there and start working on it today. Get me some wood, have a fire, and that's really it. I gotta order the parts. I've decided that I'm just gonna change the rocker arm only. I got one comment down there, made me think about it. You know, why make more? You know, it's not that hard to get to and get apart, so if the piston does break later or something else happens, then I can rebuild it. But for now, I'm just gonna buy a new shaft and rocker arm, replace it, put it back on, and hopefully get it running again. So I'm gonna order that today, and then that's about it. My wife's out at the garden show, gonna pick up some trees, I think. You know, her thing with the plants. Hopefully she'll pick up 2. They're supposed to be on sale today if you stay for the talk or whatever, which she loves that stuff, so she'll probably do that. So I guess that's about it. Gonna be a quiet weekend. It's just so windy out there today. I forget, I'll have to look up the gusts. I'll put it down in the bottom, see what it's supposed to be gusting to, but I could have swore we lost some trees earlier. I was thinking, man, that sounds bad. We were laying there I think it was about 5:15 this morning. It sure sounded like it. But so it's really windy, so I'm gonna have the garage door shut all day. As I said, as the day goes on, it's supposed to be getting cooler. Right now, it's still about 55 or 60, I don't know. And then tonight, it's supposed to get down in the high 20s or low 30s. So that's cold for me. I'm gonna have a fire all day. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that smoker in here, gonna push the motorcycle and box up their stuff and get it out of the way so I'll have room to work. Which I say, since I cleaned the garage, I've got that RD400, the Yamaha, their little mini bike. I got some sawhorses with the Yamaha parts right here, and my golf cart in here. And I still have room over there. I could just pull the smoker in between the golf cart and the little bike. So cleaning up that table and pushing it against the wall was the best thing I've done in a long time in here, because I have room to work. I even pulled the van in here the other night with all this stuff in here and was able to work on it. So love the shop with room in it. And when I get this little aisle right here cleaned, I still got some reloading supplies. I got 2 of those Lee loaders, one for 16 gauge, one for 12 gauge. So yeah, once I get all that cleaned up, I'll have some room again. Hopefully I'll start having more time. I think this week was a very good week, and some changes might be coming to where I'll have a little bit more time in the evenings. Won't be getting home as late. That'll be a good thing, and I'll have a lot more time during the week to, you know, get things ready for the big projects on the weekends. So as always, you know, get out there, do something, find a hobby that you like. It doesn't have to be outside, but you know, just get involved and do something that's fun, you know, or different, that you have to read and, you know, you're not comfortable with. Always keep your brain going and find something to do. Just like that. Never worked on motorcycles in my life, but I'm gonna do it. Well, I got the Yamaha running originally, so that was okay. I'm gonna get this rocker arm changed, so that'll be good. And then the 400, I'm gonna get that running and be able to drive it and show my friend and say, look, I got it running. So just try something new and don't be afraid. As always, we thank you for watching. You have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next Wednesday or next Saturday.